For your next read, do you want to choose a local author or a famous one? Listen in while I give you 5 reasons why a local author might be the better pick. Hi, my name's Amanda Ziba and I'm a Wisconsin author. Welcome to my channel, Reading with the Word Nerd. Today I want to talk to you about 5 reasons why you might choose a local author. Now, I know that there are hundreds of thousands of books out there for you to choose from, and when you're looking for something to read, it's super easy to go for an author that you already know and love. Maybe this author is on the New York Times best-selling list, or they've written a bunch of books in a series that you've already invested in. Maybe they have won awards. Maybe you see their books at Barnes & Noble or at Target, and when comparing them to a local author, I can understand why you might go with the famous guy every time. But there's lots of good reasons why you want to choose a local author. Now, even people who have chosen me in my real life are a little bit skeptical. I had a friend come to me and say, hey, my book picked your Champion Chocolatier series for our book club, and at first we were just, trying to be nice, give a local girl some sales, but it was actually really good. And a family friend of mine hired me to speak at an organization for their company, and afterward they came to me and said, I didn't really know what you were going to say when you got up there, but you were really good. Instead of being annoyed that they were surprised that I actually knew what I was doing, I understood. It's really difficult to match the version we have in our heads of these big New York City published authors, these famous faces that we know, these people who show up in Publishers Weekly magazines or on podcasts. It's really difficult to compare that version to the person who's sitting next to you at your kid's sports practice or the person you run into at the grocery store or church. I understand that it's hard to give your time, your reading time, which is rare and small as it is, and your money to someone who you're not quite sure if they're going to be able to pull off a good story. So today I want to give you 5 reasons why you might consider choosing a local author, and maybe 5 reasons why you might consider me for your next book. The first reason is social proof. So on Amazon, I have over 144 and 5-star reviews. This book, Champion Chocolatier, has over 60 alone 4 and 5-star reviews, and they can't all be my mom and aunties, okay? One person that I don't even know had this to say on Amazon. I love this sweet little story based in my home state of Minnesota. A love story, women running their own businesses and following their dreams. I couldn't put it down. Will recommend this to all of my friends. So if you don't want to take my word for it, or my mom or my auntie's word, you can look to Amazon to prove that many others are also enjoying my stories. Another reason you might want to choose a local author is that you have direct access to me. You can ask me questions via Facebook about the story, or you can get to know when the next book is coming out. You can invite me to your book clubs for free, and I will talk with you and your other book club members about the story and the inspiration behind it. I've done this for both kids' book clubs and adult book clubs, and I would love to visit yours. It's also fun to pick a local author because they tell stories about places you know. I know personally I really like to read because it takes me to new places, but I do think that it's fun to realize that, I know where that coffee shop is, or I went there for dinner once. And so that's one of my favorite things about my book, Close Quarters, and its soon coming sequel, A Pivotal Pause, is that people who are local can connect to the story on a level that others can't. I also have been creating first chapter videos for people who are still on the fence. So if you're not quite sure that you're willing to give one of my books a try, you can head over to my other YouTube videos, and you can check out the first chapter videos that I have for each story. Not only do I read the story out loud for the first chapter, but I give you a few behind the scenes sneak peeks into the inspiration or the creation process for the story as well. And the final 5th reason that I want to give you for choosing a local author is that you are supporting a small business. So as a writer/educator, over half of my income comes from the books that I sell, the workshops that I give, the speeches and presentations that I prepare and present. And so choosing local means that you are supporting a small and local business, which I think is amazing. Other easy and free ways that you can support me are to write a review on Amazon or Goodreads, subscribe to this YouTube channel, or like and share my social media content. Hopefully today I've been able to convince you to give a local author, me, a chance. And if I have, I'd love for you to purchase one of my books. I will put links for everything down in the description box. Thank you so much for your time and listening today, and to everyone who has supported me up until this point in my authorpreneur journey. Happy reading! Did you like this video? Want to learn more? Check out these other videos on my channel so I can teach you how to sell more books, prioritize your writing time, and how much it really costs to self-publish a book on Amazon Kindle Direct Press. Afterward, head over to my website, amandaziba.com, and check out the Take Action Author Plan so I can teach you more about self-publishing, book marketing, and leveling up your authorpreneur career.